Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carly Venevri. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. I am a Reiki practitioner as well as a psychic intuitive, and I like to come on this platform just to kind of share collective energy readings as well as anything else that just really helps. So, Sagittarius, this reading is for you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm already being pointed to which cards to use first, right away, which deck to use. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So this is going to be your March 2021 kind of general intuitive energy reading, Sagittarius. And we are going in with the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck first. So let's go ahead and get started. What's happening for Sagittarius March 2021? Okay, I've been getting this for a lot of signs, but I'm feeling it more so for you guys because I'm actually feeling it within my body right now. It's the throat chakra. Kind of feeling like it's kind of convoluted, the energy, but it wants to really open up and be expressed. So this is something that you could be working towards this month. It's definitely something that the whole collective is working towards too. If you did see, I'll link it below, but I did a March 2021 collective energy update too, so that's really, really important as well. Okay, so let's see the cards that we have. You guys have a lot of cards. Wow, you guys actually have a lot of blue in your cards too, which is all to do with like throat chakra, but also like your emotions too. Yeah, see, this is the energy I was picking up on, was the struggle. It feels like there's something specifically with you guys for your throat chakra that you want to speak about, or you want to speak to, or you just want to like communicate. But again, it just feels like this kind of like convoluted, like it's not really balanced, it's not really flowing smoothly in that area. And what they're saying with this is the card that fell out beside it is self-love. So just be compassionate with yourself, be gentle with yourself, acknowledge your process and understand that, yes, you know, in our own life experience, we do have our own times of like up and down. And maybe this is just a process of down, but the good thing about down is that it always propels you to go up, because showing you what you don't want always shows you what you do want. And you have the power to shift your energy, your direction, your intention, and to really manifest what you do want. Okay, so what they're saying too is with struggle, asking for you to go into a retreat, asking for you to go into solitude, asking for you to kind of take time out to really kind of recenter yourself, regather yourself. And this could be more of like a moment-to-moment thing where it's like you notice your thoughts kind of start spiraling and it's like, okay, stop. Take a few deep breaths and recenter yourself, and then notice like, okay, like I actually feel I'm good, I feel good, I'm fine. Also, it might just be asking you that maybe throughout March, you just might need to take more of kind of like a state of like retreat is what I'm hearing. So you might have to take kind of like a longer duration. Some of you might actually be really like kind of hunkering down and going really within is what I'm picking up on. And this is only for some of you, where I see you kind of going down for like longer bouts of time, longer periods of time where it's like days in a row, or even like a week or even 2 weeks for some of you actually is what I'm hearing. But you're really going in to really nurture yourself and to really love yourself on deeper levels. Yeah. Okay, so beside that, we do have, this is beautiful, we have new day. So I feel like this time that you take out for yourself, that is solitude, that is for yourself, and honoring your own patterns with where you are this month, and just in life in general. Because you took that time, you come out of it stronger and you come out of it reborn and reawakened is what I'm hearing for a lot of you, which makes sense because the two cards that fell out beside it are the Truth card and the, I think that's Inner Journey. Yeah, so by you going through that and experiencing that, you taking the time to go back within into yourself to understand and to love yourself. And I'm hearing compassion, self-compassion, practicing self-compassion and ease and grace is kind of like softer energy. By you taking that, you get to reawaken to a new day or a new chapter or a new awakening or a new, keep hearing reawakening for you guys, but it's opening you up to this newness, and you now know the truth. You now know what you do prefer, what you do feel is best for you, what you do want, where you want to go. And from that, that's your whole inner journey. That's your whole, it's a very inner journey process for you this month. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Ascension card too. So you guys are just kind of upgrading your mental clarity, your mental focus, where you are in life, what you want to do, where you want to be, what you want to have. But you're upgrading it in a very proper way is what I'm hearing. You're not like bypassing anything. You're not using false positivity. Please be mindful of that too, where false positivity is just saying that things are right when you're not really acknowledging like how you're feeling or what's really going on. It's and it's not to say like to focus on, you know, the bad stuff or the stuff that like drags you down. Not at all. It's just to acknowledge it so that you have the whole spectrum, so that you know, okay, well, that's there, but how do I want to like work through that? How do I want to like integrate that? Is there anything from this that I can take that's positive, that's helpful for me, that will allow me to propel forward, that I can really, like, what's the positive aspect of this? It's different than false positivity. It's not being naive, it's being fully acknowledgeable. Like you're really acknowledging everything and you're really being honest with how you feel. Like if you feel sad, then own it. If you feel mad, own it. That's the only way that you actually get to really integrate and digest anything in your life, which I'm feeling like you guys are definitely doing. Just a gentle reminder from Spirit that wanted to come through. But yeah, they keep pointing to this card. It definitely feels like an inner journey for you guys this month. But what I'm hearing is that you guys are receiving. You're actually integrating, you're actually like doing the work honestly, truthfully. You're doing the work truthfully. You're being very real with how you feel, and you're going forth. Okay. So let's clarify with the tarot deck. I will list the decks in the description below. This, by the way, is which one is this? The Vision Quest Tarot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I want to show you guys this. Actually, hold on. I'm getting poked to do some clarifiers for the self-love card. The inner journey too, maybe. Just give me 1 second. What do they need to know about self-love? Okay, so the stress card wanted to come out under self-love, so maybe you guys have been, again, maybe like forcing yourself, or kind of comparing, where it's like you see somebody and it's like, why, you know, they're so awesome, they're so good with their thoughts, like how come I'm not over where they are? And it's really about acknowledging your own journey, and acknowledging your own heart truthfully. Okay. Yeah, and the doubt card fell right out underneath that. I'll show you guys the picture in a bit, but where it's just like this energy or this essence of trying to peep its way through, right? I always see it as energy coming through us, where it's not the actual person, it's like the energy that's within. And this is kind of like, is like a really good thing to be conscious of too, where it's like, what energy do I have within me, or what am I kind of like, what emotional state am I into? Because emotions always want to pass through us and exit our bodies in healthy and dynamic ways. But let me see. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the truth card. Actually, let's get a clarifier for the inner journey card first. I'm feeling called to this one first. What is it? Okay. You guys are definitely, you're building yourself up. You're coming back into yourselves. You're realigning with your true power. I'm seeing, like, I'm hearing sustenance too. Let's just keep going. Yeah. Congratulations. I'm celebrating your future for you. Okay, let's clarify the truth card. Whoa. No. Okay, so the stagnation card wanted to come out. So there is this kind of sense of energy where it's like let me just show you the cards. Let's vibe with it for a bit. Bottom of the deck, we do have Mother of Air. So this is really, whenever I see the feminine cards in this deck, feminine energies, I should say, is what they're representative of, just to be more respectful. But this really signifies to me, it's like your intuition. It's like you're strong in your intuition and you're moving forward with your certainty and your clarity. Yep, so that's the bottom of the deck. Okay, so underneath the struggle card, and I always do it with where the cards fall out, and if they fall out on top of a card, and if I'm told like yes it's for that, then that's kind of what it's clarifying. So it's really interesting because you guys have underneath struggle, you have moon. So this definitely signifies like looking at your emotions, like why am I struggling, and not, again, not dwelling on it, but just more taking notice of it. And it's more like recognizing the patterns of, oh, I noticed in my life that I get triggered when this happens, or I noticed in my life that I get really upset when this happens, and I notice it's a repetitive pattern for me and it's not helpful. It feels kind of crummy, right? So that's what this is signifying. I love the elements of water too, and I love how it looks like in this card, the way it fell out. It looks like she's kind of looking at the struggle, like she's taking notice of it and she's really honoring it. Just the way she's holding, what is she holding? She's holding a drum towards her moon, so she's really honoring her natural rhythms, right? Really honoring her natural flow of life and saying, okay, well, now is my opportunity to take note of this and to really acknowledge, like, what kind of patterns am I holding within myself that no longer help me, no longer align with the person that I am and with the direction of where I really am choosing to go in. Grandfather card kind of resembles like the Emperor card. Let me just read you from the book really quick, because I feel like I just get poked to read certain cards, and I feel like sometimes there's just words that are written in here that really resonate. Yeah, it relates to the Emperor card in the tarot deck. Okay, so protection. Whoops. So you guys have generous benefactor, ruling by serving, position of responsibility, definitely on that. Help in moments of need, wisdom, elation, nobility, courage, authority, reliability. So the inner message is the power of the grandfather is always alive in us. As soon as you recollect this part of yourself, its qualities are yours. That's it. It's about integrating that knowledge, right? Grandfather may also represent the physical father you never had or who is not there for you. Generally, he stands for the ability to take matters into your own hands while granting your inner child the certainty that it will be protected and well taken care of. And I want to talk to that too. Sometimes in life, there's points where we get really doubtful, maybe fearful, maybe we lose hope. And we all have this aspect of inner child within us, right? That aspect is usually related to, I have my hopes, I have my dreams, I have my desires, you know, like I want to be a musician, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to start a YouTube channel, I want to be more connected to my family and my loved ones, I want to, like, whatever it is for you, however you relate to that. It's really talking about when we have those moments in our lives where we become fearful, we lose hope, we feel very filled with doubt. It's to acknowledge that we also have the adult within us, this aspect, and to speak to that child within us and say, hey, like, it's okay. Like, it's okay that you're feeling like this. It's normal. You know, it happens sometimes. And, you know, why don't we go do something that's a little bit more light? Why don't we go color? Why don't we go take a walk outside? Why don't we, you know, go for a drive and listen to some music? Why don't we go into the sun? Whatever. That's you merging the aspect of your adult self with your higher self and kind of integrating more smoothly those parts of you. So that's what this is really talking about too, and that in and of itself is responsibility. Okay, drawing the card, this card signifies that it's time to stop hiding your inherent strengths, reveal them for the world to see, respect your inner authority and exude it even at work. True responsibility is a responsiveness to life. Do not hide from this. You have gathered enough experiences and realizations. Now use them for your benefit and that of everyone else. The ability to grant spiritual as well as material help and protection to others is a tremendous gift. Remember the generosity of the buffalo. He gives of himself. He continuously emanates his strength. You too must give away without hesitation what the Great Spirit has bestowed on you in its infinite generosity, okay? So saying that there's enough to go around. And a good way, what's coming through right now for you guys too, is a good way for healthy comparison is... instead of looking at somebody and saying like, oh, like they're over there and like they're doing this, like how come I'm not over there, right? How come I'm not in that place where they are? Like I want to be there too. You could switch it, your perception on it, and say, oh, wow, look at that person over there. That's they can do that. I mean, if they can do that, then I can do that too. Hey, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that what that person's doing. So yeah, try that. Again, it just felt like this card flew underneath the self-love card, so just being mindful of those moments. And we kind of talked about this with like integrating parts and being more self-compassionate, different tools throughout this reading that I've kind of given you guys with that too, that you might have already known too, or I'm sure if you have any other tools, please share them in the comments below for your fellow Sagittarius people. I almost said gang, people, family. There we go. Okay, so underneath New Day, yeah, this makes sense. Okay, so New Day comes out from you taking that time to retreat, and it comes out from you going within, listening to your intuition. By the colors here, it's very feminine, it's very masculine and balanced, right? So taking that time to go within, listen to yourself, and acknowledging that you have all of your strengths within it supports this energy of New Day for you. You also have the Truth card and the Chaos card. The Truth card with Chaos. So Chaos is kind of, it was on both of this and the, it fell out on top of the Truth card and on top of this card too. So it kind of talks about like really acknowledging those chaotic points in our life again, and really, I said this in another video, but there's a woman who is a life, I believe she's like a life coach. She's kind of like an international speaker. Her name is Alexi Panos. Look her up. She is fantastic. She is like wise and beyond. Love her. But she talks about the moments of bliss in our life. She was interviewed recently. She shared it on her Instagram, I believe. And she was saying, you know, those moments, these were her words, I'm paraphrasing, but she was saying those moments in my life that are bliss, that are high, that are vibrant, that are loving, that are elation, where I just feel all of the good stuff, where I'm really in it and I really got my creative juices flowing, like I really know that I'm in it. I consider that bliss, as well as the moments of the really low and like the, oh crap, I'm really in it. Like I'm really in it. I really don't like it, but I'm in it. Like I'm facing fears, I'm facing doubts, I'm experiencing worry, like all of these low vibrational things. But all of that, the highs and the lows, that is bliss. And you have to really acknowledge all of that, because that's what life is. So she said something to like that, kind of, you know what I'm trying to say. She said something very similar to that. But this is what this is talking about, where it's like you're finally seeing the truth of why this is here and how it kind of propels you and how it almost like supports you in your journey. It absolutely does, because it shows you what you don't want. It shows you, and again, this is like a perception switch. It shows you the opportunities of, why is this anxiety here? Or, why is this doubt here? Why is this worry here? I notice when, you know, this, and this happens, I get triggered. Well, that could be an opportunity, a gift for me to unveil, so that I can really go within and really love up on that aspect. I can really integrate it. I can really understand it, and I can really heal it and transform it. and move forward and just keep on going. That's what this is kind of really talking about, but it's also your inner journey, and it's also like a realization for you guys. Oh my goodness, you had so many cards come out. Okay. All good. All good. Remember how I said I was celebrating your future? Okay, keep in mind, all of these cards I'm about to show you all fell out on top of the inner journey card. You have endurance, which I talked about, your sustenance. You're getting it. You're getting your momentum. You're getting your sturdiness. You have pleasure. You're starting to feel good again. You're starting to look at life in very pleasing ways. You have joy. It's just your joy. You're in your joy. You're in your zone. You have contemplation. So this is just contemplating like your life journey and your path and feeling good, feeling content, feeling joy, feeling balanced, feeling sturdy, feeling strong. And again, you have pleasure. Didn't I just say there was another pleasure card? Oh, that was balance. My bad. Was that balance? Joy. Look, balance, joy, pleasure, contemplation, endurance. This is all for you guys for March 2021. As long as you do the inner work, as long as you catch those patterns, shift them, move forward, integrate. Which I definitely feel. Like, honestly, the energy that I'm feeling for you guys, for the bulk of you guys, is like, you have that. Like, it's very sturdy for you guys. It is very sturdy, and absolutely every single one of you can do it. We all have the resources within us, right? Yeah. I am resourceful. Mantra. Okay. So I'm going to pull you guys one more card from the Angels and Oracles. Thank you. Actually, they want me to pull two, and then we'll do a chakra card for you guys. Okay, yep, boom, yep. Amazing. Okay, so bottom of the deck, I am not surprised. This is just reconfirming everything that was discussed, but take care of your needs. Really acknowledge how you feel. Really be honest with how you feel. Really take into account where you're at, how you're feeling, and your responsibility. This is drop your shield. So this is the protection guardian, but this comes with kind of like that starting moment of going within and saying like, oh crap, I noticed this pattern within me. It's probably not going to be my best moment. I don't really want to look at it, but it's really about like being generous with yourself, being compassionate with yourself, willing to drop your shields. And for some of you, you might even recognize like, oh, it actually wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. It's just this thing inside of me that I just need to shift a little bit. So just really a lot of compassion, a lot of gentleness, and just really dropping your heart shield so that you are able to look seriously within. Once you do that, look what comes about. Amazing. Amazing. Enjoy success and happiness. Beautiful, Sag. Beautiful. Let's pull you a chakra card and see what wants to come out. What flew out? This has been coming out for a lot of us for the collective. Okay, so emotions, again. This is feeling, expression, moods, and balance. I love how you have 112. It's all about coming into balance for you this month. It's all about recognizing them. And if you notice at the face, you notice how like sometimes emotions can sway you from side to side, but then when you become centered and aligned, you are happy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. Bottom of the deck, forgiveness. So forgiving self, really forgiving self, and then forgiving anything else external. But it's really, that's the energy I'm picking up on, is like being compassionate with self, being willing to heal, grow, let go, and just really coming into your heart. Oh my God, it's beautiful. You come into your heart and just success. There's these beings that I have been seeing recently. I work with different beings like Arcturians, Syrians. I've sometimes seen like hybrid children as well, and ancestors, angels. These other beings I call ancient ones too, but I need to acknowledge this for you guys because they're coming through. And these beings I just started seeing recently within the last few days, where I know who I'm working with based on the feeling and based on like I can see energy too. So I can see Syrian beings when they come to me as red and gray and blue, like a very, very vibrant, I almost want to say like piercing, but beautiful blue. But these other beings that I started seeing, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, they come through as like a really golden light, and they almost feel interesting. Maybe it's archangel energy that I'm seeing, because I was going to say they almost feel like angel, but they're a different frequency. And when I work with angels, it's white, like I just see white, and it's very soft, and it's a very, very heart space felt. But these beings are coming through for you guys. They're golden, similar to an angelic frequency, and they're coming through, and they are just doing this for you guys for March 2021. So I just wanted to acknowledge them, and they wanted to share this with you too. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sending all of my love and appreciation to you, Sagittarians. Thank you for making this world a beautiful and brighter place, and thank you for doing your work. Thank you for being you. Thank you for choosing to live vibrantly and go after your dreams and desires. Yeah, if this video resonated with you, please make sure to give it a like, thumbs up. Feel free to do all the things, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.